And together, they are Steiny and Guru.
Yeah.
On 95.7 The Game.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Team USA. USA. USA.
Ooh.
I do feel like asking the question right away, but I won't because it's time to give that team their due.
The Giants. Give them their due. They're hot.
Talking about Team USA.
Right. Dude, the Giants, don't go in.
I'm gonna say this right now. And I didn't think I was gonna come out this strong, but I'm gonna.
What you got?
I don't think people realize how clutch that was yesterday.
Man.
I got to tell you, Goo, when I think of the most clutch shots, performances,
talk to me.
There are certain venues where pressure's right there.
Woo!
And there's never more pressure than when you're expected to win and you're down and it's late and you know if you lose, you're going to get ridiculed.
Not just
and
ridiculed,
everybody's going to be absolutely on your back. I get it. They were down 17. They got some breaks, all that stuff. But the most clutch free throws of all time, that'll never be matched. Those will never be matched. The ones from Doug Collins in 1972.
Doug.
When Team USA was down 1 point to Russia with 3 seconds, Soviet Union, with 3 seconds left. And he knocked them both down. And then the ref stuck it to us in 72. Those were the most clutch free throws to me in basketball history. Tell you what, yesterday, that comeback was up there. You can't lose that game to Serbia, Goo.
Man, they almost did. Jokic would have been like, the hell going back to back. This is better than winning a chip. I knocked off the Super Friends. Steiny, it was incredible. And tell me if it's my opinion, so you can't take it away from me.
I'll try.
But it was my USA Russia moment in regard to hockey. Back in the day, I couldn't believe what I was watching yesterday. And the sweet part of it all is the man from the Yay area led him. Steph had the best Olympics. He wasn't pouting, but 9 of 14 for 36 effing points with what you just talked. Steiny, they were in a social media world that's already killing Kerr for his rotation. I don't know if they would have survived. Oh. This would have been Macbeth Olympic version. Steiny.
Get another tragedy.
Steiny,
it's enough of that.
Come on, man. That was great. And I do feel like we let the people down on 95.7 The Game yesterday.
Well,
we should have went play-by-play with them. We were scared. We didn't grab them, and we were worried about what the boss would say. Next time, I'm just doing it. He didn't say not to. Sometimes moments happen. You either meet them or you mess them up. And we choked. We choked yesterday. Anybody that was listening knew we were watching it.
I wasn't.
No, we were.
That's the difference between you and me.
Evan had to tell you to lock in 9 times yesterday.
Did you see me turn my back to the screen?
No, because it wasn't on your screen. Now I felt bad for you. I wanted to get the remote.
That horse bleep baseball team was in front of me. I put Team USA in back of me because I was watching it too much.
I said, this man's not watching it.
There were too many pauses in the show.
But your neck to TV ratio, it's slow. I sound like when you turn around.
Evan,
I noticed you were playing a lot of sound in that last segment.
Come on, Evan.
I was doing the show like this. If you're looking on the YouTube chat, I had my back to the game.
Matt Barrows.
Now I know what it's like for Willard when he was doing shows alone. Because that's the way it felt.
In the bunker?
You hung me out to dry.
But stop. Mia, you did that to me. But anyway, Steiny, this won't be forgotten. And I got to tell you and Evan and everybody listening, I feel like the game against France is just, there's no way they're going to be, Torture City is back.
No, that was their scare. Well, that in the South Sudan.
that wouldn't have sent them home.
That was their scare. That was their scare. They'll come out tomorrow. They got to win one game. They'll be all wound up. See, this is what I mean, and this is why I do what I do. It's for people like the 408.
What do you got?
I'm sorry, 925. Nobody knows or saw the 72 Olympics, Steiny, but you.
Oh,
that's my point.
I wasn't here.
Do some homework. Okay, do some homework and watch the game between the U.S. and the Soviet Union when we got hosed 3 times in that game.
So they cheated, basically.
The refs had a bad last 3 seconds. Let's put it that way.
Last 3 seconds.
There was an inadvertent horn.
I'll ask Dibbs.
There's a documentary on it. You never seen it?
No.
You don't? Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you serious?
I promise.
1972 Olympics?
Nope.
Gold medal game?
Wasn't here.
I
don't.
But Roberto Clemente's your favorite player, and you weren't here for him either.
Well, shout out to Banez. I got that story right. But go ahead, tell us.
Oakland A's won the World Series that year.
So in 1972, the U.S. was playing the Soviet Union, the height of the Cold War, unbelievable rivalry.
Yeah.
U.S. team's down 1. Doug Collins drives to the basket, gets absolutely hammered. Now he's at the line with 3 seconds to go.
Give it to
Gold medal game, down 1. Buries them both. Just didn't even hit the rim.
So where's the drama?
The drama occurs after that, unfortunately.
Ted, you got to tell me.
Well,
tell us.
The details are sketchy now, but the Soviet Union runs a play, and there was a horn in the background, and USA thought they won the game. They put time back on the clock.
Okay.
Something happened again. They put time back on the clock, and then they came up with a miraculous play and laid it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man.
And the Soviet Union beat us 51-50. But you know about this. It's the team. They didn't accept their silver medals. The USA team did not accept their silver medals.
I love that.
Well, of course you did.
I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
It was it was among the biggest hose jobs in sports history.
I got to check that out.
Yeah, it's a great documentary.
But like a great game, Kevin Durant, the great established Kevin Durant, NBA championship, said yesterday this was the biggest game he played in. And Steiny, I kind of believe it we are the best basketball players in the world. We have them collectively. And to go out and lose that game to Jokic in Serbia yesterday that's all the world would have been talking about. So I kind of feel him in regard to the biggest game. There was a lot at stake for a lot of guys, and Curry came up big.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about that too. So I'm thinking, okay, he should have said the biggest win. That would have made sense because he was in a big game, Game 6, when he threw the CYO pass, as you call it.
That was one of the worst passes I've ever seen. Lemon booty at its finest.
And then let's face it. When he's in the finals with the Warriors, no pressure. Come on.
Yeah,
they
would have shot over LeBron, though.
Yeah, in Game 4.
You don't know what they had to overcome. Shout out David West.
Yeah,
I would have went Martin Luther King.
What?
You don't know what they had to overcome.
It hits better when you say it.
My bad. It's Friday.
There was no pressure on the Warriors those years. The Warriors might have been bigger favorites against the Cavs than Team USA and Serbia yesterday.
I'll give you that.
There's no pressure on that.
I'll give you that.
So, yeah, and isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? One last hurrah for the fossils. LeBron, Curry, and Durant brought it home.
Please stop. We got at least 3 more years of those guys.
Yeah, playing 38 and 40.
Lakers, Suns, and Dubs. But you're going to call me crazy or being a homer. I don't know. Watching Steph do what he did in front of the world makes me feel better about this Warriors season.
Good.
Now, that might not talk to me in a month, but there's something about I never doubted him, Steph, Steiny, but I got a pep in my step for Steph, that's our guy.
Yeah, he was great.
And him and Draymond are allegedly on record as saying they're okay with the moves this offseason by the Warriors. I would have wanted marketing.
Sources say the Warriors, those 2 guys.
Well, what are you going to say? Hell no.
Thank you.
We know. Draymond nixed the deal. He told us.
Give me a break.
Rose had us.
I don't want to talk about Draymond Green right now.
I was talking about Kerr.
No, he's no factor.
Rose had him on.
He's no factor right now. He's not on the team.
Yeah.
He wasn't good enough.
Shasky asked him, was Dre texting him during the game about rotations?
Oh, what'd Kerr say?
Yeah, he said, you know how some material hits and then some was like,
He deserved it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start there. Okay, I'm going to ask you, okay, what do you do? You think you got all the answers out there, you guys who think Kerr's an idiot. We got 12 of the best players on planet Earth on our team.
Yeah.
What do you want him to do? You want him to coach like it's a 6th grade team and split up everybody's time and everybody gets to play? Or do you want him to say to 2 guys before the game, guys, look, the rotation's 9, maybe 10. I don't make me do this. I got to try to coach this way.
I'm with you. I have no problem with Kerr, Steiny. I really don't.
Tatum.
Now he's your best friend.
Pike.
No doubt about it. You can't get him all in there.
You can't play everybody. Yeah. Steve Kerr being exposed as a fraudulent coach. You're fraudulent.
They're about to win the gold.
You're a fraudulent fan.
They're about to win the gold.
Wake up and learn the game, people.
Yeah. That was exciting. And Jokic, how good is he? We got to give him his props. Well, I think we know, but Steiny, had he knocked off this collection of USA talent, boy, that would, man.
Yeah. Would have been a big one.
The Joker.
Would have been a big loss for Team USA. And I got a question, because I saw it firsthand here while the game was going on, and I want to know why. I'll come clean. I'll come clean. And there's a lot of degrees to this. Why weren't you rooting? Not you. The you plural. Why weren't some of you rooting for Team USA?
Because we love drama. We wanted to go to the cesspool that is Twitter and just bury
so you're acknowledging
everybody.
it.
Oh, there's no doubt. I saw Americans, I won't name them, rooting for Serbia. They wanted the smut. They wanted to care. Everybody was going to get, LeBron, the look he had. Oh, boy.
My question is, why?
Because this is what makes us tick. Nobody cares Travis Scott got arrested this morning in Paris.
Is he?
I know it's going viral. We love this stuff. We love bad. And that's what Americans... give it to us, then.
Well, I mean, no. I shouldn't say that's not why. If it might be why. It's not why for me. So I'm looking at the game thinking, it's not...
I appreciate the honesty, because you were.
Rooting against Team USA.
But
I'm not rooting for them either.
And that bothers me.
Sorry, I'm not.
Why?
Because I just wanted to watch the game, and what happens. I would never root against Team USA.
Because Canada got eliminated.
Because that would be like rooting against the Warriors when they won, Durant. You're just banging your head against the wall. Why would you root against a team that's so overwhelmingly good that 99% of the time you're going to be a loser and you're going to feel bad if you root against them? So I didn't have a passing interest. I had a passing interest, but I'm not rooting against Team USA.
But you knew it was heavy had they lost. We felt it in here.
Sure. Yeah.
USA.
I tend
USA.
not to be fans of juggernauts.
Well, that's the
I'm more of a David fan than a Goliath fan.
I'll give you that.
That's the reason.
Well, that's psychological, though.
Every part of being a fan is psychological.
No, but the bad part where you could go cut the grass and your team is going to handle the business. You missed the first half. They're up, whatever. But when they're like the Giants this year and you don't know when they've been down and they're clawing and fighting, that adds intrigue. And you're glued. You're like, I'll cut the lawn after the game. Because, you know what I mean? My book's coming out of how to be a fan.
Let me tell you something. Okay, go ahead. You want to shoehorn the Giants in? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying for all the know-it-alls that don't understand baseball is 162 games.
This guy gave up on the Pirates after they were 4-7.
You gave me the mic and then you ripped it back.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, that's right, I did.
The presser's over. Press conference over.
Go to the ship. I'll meet you there later.
Guy's not going to listen to me.
Go ahead.
No, but all I kept saying, and Dibs too, I'm putting Dibby in the car with me. The math is still there. And now they're 3 back of their goal. I'm not saying they're going to do it, but shame on the quitters and shame on the dreamers that don't understand, hey, you know what, Goo? It looks bad. We are down and out. But you got 54, 64 games, and now they're 3 out. When I see you Monday, they might occupy the damn thing. So it's just like, don't journey. Don't stop believing, people. Whatever you're going through, get up, don't quit, and fight.
Unbelievable.
And you can accomplish and come back from being counted out. That's life. And that's why I'm looking at this Giant team like they have not quit. They've done a lot of bad, but they have not quit.
Why would they? Why would they quit?
Well, you know what I mean. When things going bad, some people tend to just let it get the best of them.
Well,
and they don't know they quit, but they quit upstairs.
Okay, you know what?
You know what I mean?
I'll play the game with you. Congratulations to the Giants. They've climbed into ninth place.
Well, they're 500.
They're in ninth place.
They
came above 500.
And here's Guru got a first-hand lesson yesterday. A first-hand lesson in what I've been talking about the whole time.
I have no idea.
He sees that the Giants win, and he goes, Steiny, it's 2.5. The Braves lost.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't you get it, Goo? But the Mets won. So now the Mets are in third.
It's okay.
The third wild card.
We got enough time to make
so they're
up
3 back.
Yeah.
They're 3 back.
But can you
Number
imagine
3.
the Diamondbacks? Hey, I'm not selling you. Hey, they're
You're
better
trying
than this.
to. Then
no,
stop. Then
I'm
stop.
saying when you get
Stop.
in and you get that,
Stop.
you make it to the party.
I'm begging you.
You can dance.
I'm begging you to stop.
Stop it.
I'm begging you.
Where's Fitz at? Hey, I'm just telling you. This is why I love sports. We overreact too soon.
Did you hear what you just said?
That's how I feel.
That's infuriating to me.
That's how I feel.
You just said we overreact too soon.
Like,
oh, yeah, right. Because you gave up on them 2 weeks ago, and now they've won 9 of 10. Now they're going to the now they're going to the playoffs.
Can I do my
Now
Michael
they're going to the
Jackson?
World Series.
We have
Talk
sound.
to me in a week when
We
you
have
quit
sound.
again.
Hey.
You're going to quit again.
It's not
You're
about,
going
no.
to
I
quit
said they're going to win
again.
a round in the playoffs. That's on file.
Right, but you'll
Yeah.
quit again. You
They
will.
won't. It ain't about me quitting.
No,
they haven't
but
quit.
I know. We know that you quit on teams.
I cannot wait. This is just like, man,
This is like, man, what?
it's exciting.
No, it's not.
To watch the rest of the season
not
and meaningful
exciting.
baseball, to me it is.
It's not exciting yet, Goo.
It is.
We're not even in September. We're not even in mid-August.
But if you play bad baseball, September wouldn't even matter. That's
it
my
might
point.
not.
Well,
we're still not even there.
it's exciting to see. And you're right. But you might.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's have fun. 888-957-9570. You as fired up about the Giants as Goo? 888-957-9570.
It's life that I'm fired up about.
Oh, boy, look at everything lighting up. Everything's lighting up. Boy, hold the phones.
Oh, boy.
Hold the phones. We got 7 people on hold.
Oh, man.
Not 5, not 6.
Bron.
What about him?
Dude,
Clutch.
I felt he was icing
doubt.
Curry out a little bit.
He and Curry were absolutely
He
positively
guarded
clutch.
Jokic. We can't overlook that. His ass went down there and was guarding the big fellas, Steiny.
You know what's funny is
Clutch with a K.
that's
Might
whatever.
be an early six.
So some of our listeners, you know what? You're a little bit gutless, and you know it.
What?
You know it, and you know who you are. You know who you are. You know that you were
Who are
rooting
you?
for the United States to lose. You know it. And I'm asking you why, and you're too gutless to tell me because you don't want to come clean.
Wow.
Why? I'll tell you one reason I can't get behind this team is I don't think the players are that compelling. Other than Curry, LeBron.
Anthony Edwards? I guess, Steiny, a guy
I'll
like
give you
you,
an
what do you want?
Tatum?
Do you want an IG live of them doing? Like, that's shocking coming
My
from
point
you.
is this.
Boring is okay.
LeBron is played out. He's 40 years old.
But
he's
never
ubiquitous. He's all over the place. I'm like, I've got LeBron fatigue.
Oh, wow.
Who else? Kevin Durant. You know what? I don't dislike Durant, but
using hair grease.
There he goes again. Getting into it in social media. Oh, you know, it was your biggest win of your career, but you go right to social media to chastise people. Miss me with that.
Hey, back
I don't
up. Hold on real quick,
I don't get
Steiny.
behind.
I'll let you finish. How would you know he's on Twitter?
Because I read headlines of people who don't write their own stories, but aggregate from the internet.
Spadoni was in my ear with that one.
Joel Embiid. Oh, he's easy to get behind.
What do you want, though? What are you asking for?
I want more likable players.
Well, that's a you problem.
Well, that's why I'm not. Don't ask me to get into. But that's the reason.
I am not LeBron Doubtstein.
That's the reason why teams go from popular to hugely popular is because they have players that are compelling and that we like.
Derek White?
Who the hell is he?
He shouldn't even be on the team.
Jason Tatum, Mr. Come on.
Got a haircut.
You're pissing me off.